Hi students, it's Dr. Marks, and there's just one very important thing that I want to show you here, and that is you need to make sure that you do not have Excel formatted in a way where it's going to round for you when you do not want it to. That means that you could be working with slight data inaccuracies, and of course if you're taking a quiz where you have to enter an exact number with decimals, this is going to end up giving you the wrong number and you'll get the question wrong. So let's just solve this problem right now. The thing that I want to show you is related to format of the cell. Now, right here, do you see where my cursor is? That cell is formatted to be number. Well, it seems like that's totally fine, right? These are numbers, but look what's going to happen. I'm going to come here and I'm going to take the average of this female dummy variable. Now, you should be able to figure out that since I'm adding together zeros and ones, all right, I'm averaging zeros and ones, I should be able to determine that the average has to be between 0 and 1, right? But look what's going to happen. I'm going to come here and I'm going to say, all right, give me the average. Oh, the average is 0. How is that possible? That if I add up a bunch of numbers, that looks like I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 ones and the rest are zeros. This can't possibly have an average of 0. What in the world is going on? Well, what's going on is that when this is coded as a number, it's going to round, and it's going to round in a way you don't want it to. If instead I change it to general, oh gosh, look what has just happened. The real average is 0.4. Notice that you can control the number of decimal points. So the real answer is 0.40. That's great. Okay, but do you see what happened? Let's just look at this one more time. Let's look at age. Well, let's first make sure we know what format this is. Okay, that's also coded as number format. Let's come in here, take the average. The average is 14. Well, it could be, but the other thing is that might not be precise. If this had been in general format, oh, the real answer is 13.6, and it's possible that if we expand decimal, well, it actually is 13.6. All right, but you see what I'm doing here? I can check number of decimals. So I urge you guys, when you're working with this stuff, do make sure that everything you're working with is in not number format, but general format when you're working with something where you do not want Excel to round for you. Otherwise, as I said, you're going to have some level of imprecision. And if I ask you a quiz question where you have to jump on Excel, notice you would have told me the average is 0. Well, clearly it's not. It's 0.4. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Just double check. Now, it is true that there are other formats. There are currency formats, date formats. You see here that you can control the format, but the nice thing about the general format, if you're just working with data like this, is that there's no specific format. It's not going to round for you or do anything like that. So please keep this in mind and double check this if you are working with a spreadsheet. Definitely make sure that it's going to give you the answers in the format that you want. All right, let me know if you have any questions.